Lake George, the Queen of American Lakes, has been immortalized in words and music by folk singer Ted Browne.
In Lake George there are 200 islands. These islands...
Very little is known about his life. Originally from Savannah, Georgia, after working as a busboy at a southern restaurant, he discovered a great interest in music and started writing and performing his musical portraits, which later turned into several studio albums. He gave concerts at colleges and universities throughout the country, as well as in many top hotels and supper clubs, did considerable television and radio work, and even played at President Lyndon B. Johnson's inaugural ball. Ted became curious about the Lake George area and contacted Miss Shirley Capel, owner of a village restaurant called Cosmic Cafe and a longtime resident of the area, to discuss his plans of dedicating a whole album to it. After moving there and doing some research in local libraries, Mr. Browne released his album Music Portrait of Lake George in 1964. He became so popular in the area playing at the coffee shops and restaurants that he even had his own fan club. The Post-Star newspaper commented, quote, "Mr. Browne's songs aptly portray the history, the legends, and the folklore so deep-seated in the Lake George region. Music Portrait of Lake George offers a fresh look at the local history and culture. Fort William Henry, Glens Falls, Lake George steamboats, and other songs are sung in a sweet voice using catchy rhythms and are lightened by quiet sense of humor. One of the most popular songs is the lighthearted tune Holiday for vacationing tourists at Lake George."
The end of August comes fall, vacation's over. You had a ball, but Labor Day weekend, top 'em all, another holiday. A holiday, a holiday. We are bound for Lake George for a holiday.
Tragically, Ted Browne was murdered in a racial hate crime at the age of 39 in Cleveland, Ohio, gunned down returning home from a church service where he had sung one of his compositions as a closing prayer. His songs, though, live on as part of the Lake George folk music scene, and well beyond.